Made with Music, www.madewithmusic.co.uk.
Welcome everybody, my name is Hannah.
Hi, I'm Catherine.
And we're from Made with Music. Now in this video today you'll hear from ourselves, you'll hear from Beth and Robert who are also from Made with Music. You'll see Susan who's going to get us moving, and you'll also be introduced to Pat and Sarah from Abbey House Museum who are going to introduce some items from their reminiscence box.
Absolutely, and this video might make you a bit hungry because it's all about food, and we're going to take you back through the decades with items that are related to food and songs that are related to food. And what you can do when you're watching this video is pause at any time that you want to have a chat and have a discussion if you've got people with you about the items in the box or about the songs and what it makes you remember. If you're on your own, perhaps you could pause the video and write down some thoughts and memories, and we'd absolutely love to hear those. So if you can, send us a letter or get someone to help you post on the YouTube page, or post yourselves on the YouTube page in the comments. We'd absolutely love to hear your memories and what this session has made you think of.
We really would. So we don't know where you're watching this video. In some places you might not be encouraged to sing along with us. So if you can't sing, then just tap your toes, tap your knees and enjoy listening to the music. But if you are able to sing and you remember some of these words, then do sing along with us. So we're going to start by singing a classic song that hopefully some of you will know. It's called If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake.
Ready? If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? How'd you drop me a letter, I'd have had a band, greatest band in the land. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have had a band and spread the welcome mat for you. Now I don't know where you came from, cause I don't know where you've been, but it really doesn't matter. Grab your chair and fill your platter and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, hired a band, for goodness sake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have had a haul, great big haul, band and all. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have had a haul. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? Now I don't know where you came from, cause I don't know where you've been, but it really doesn't matter. Grab your chair and fill your platter and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have kept the pot, coffee pot, nice and hot. If I knew you were coming, I'd have kept the pot. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do?
Hello, my name is Pat and I work here at Abbey House Museum. Now, today's songs are all about food and drink, and so here is our food and drink reminiscence box. The first items we're going to look at are the whisk, the rolling pin and the pastry cutter or crimper. Now of course Catherine and Hannah have just sung a song about baking a cake, and all the items here are related to baking. So the first thing we've got is a whisk, which actually, if you look closely, has bird's custard written on it. Now bird's custard was a type of egg-free custard powder developed by Alfred Bird in 1837 because his wife was allergic to eggs. But of course you can use this for whisking anything. And this wooden rolling pin is a very simple one, but still looks like it would be ideal for rolling out dough today. And just finally, this simple wooden pastry cutter, or crimper, has a zigzag wheel and a handle, and it looks like it would be great for sealing together your pastry. Maybe you have similar items at home. Is baking something you enjoyed doing? What sort of baked things do you like to eat? Now let's go back to Hannah and Catherine for some more music.
So we want to get your mouths warmed up before we start the next song. So we're going to invite you to join in our musical Samba.
Now we've got different items that were in the box. So I've got a rolling pin.
And I've got a whisk.
And we're going to use them to create rhythms and say those rhythms. So if you'd like to join in, we'd love you to join in. The first one is this rolling pin, and the rhythm is going to go like this. Rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling
join it?
pin, rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling pin. Brilliant.
And the second one we're going to add in is our whisk. Now I love the sound that that word makes, whisk. It's got so many different sounds, so we want to hear the w, the sk and the k at the end. And we're going to make this into 4 beats, and it's going to sound like this. Whisk, whisk. Join in.
Whisk, whisk.
And if you want to, you can do that action as well while you're whisking. Should we try that one more
Brilliant,
time?
yeah.
Off we go.
Whisk,
And again.
whisk, whisk,
Last time.
whisk.
Good.
So hopefully that's getting us all working and our voices working. We're going to try and put them together though. So if you'd like to join in with me and you're on my side of the room, please do. We're going to be saying rolling pin.
And if you want to join in with this side, we're going to be saying whisk a few more times. So we'll let Catherine start first with your rolling pins, and we'll join in.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling pin, rolling pin,
Ready?
rolling pin, 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 rolling pin,
Last
rolling
time.
pin, rolling pin, rolling pin, and stop.
Well done.
Brilliant. Now, if you have enjoyed that and you've enjoyed making some rhythms together as a group, or if you're on your own and you've enjoyed that, perhaps you could think of some other items that were in the box and make rhythms to go on top and build up your rhythms. We'd love to see your videos if you managed to do it. So we were thinking another one could be pastry cutter, boom, pastry cutter, boom, boom, pastry cutter, boom, boom, pastry cutter, and anything else that was in the box or anything else that you can see around you. It's a really nice way of warming up our mouths and our bodies and listening to everyone else in the room. So that pastry cutter made me think of an apple pie and a song that was requested about an apple tree, and it's called Don't Sit Underneath the Apple Tree. We're going to use our rolling pin and whisk. We're going to tap them, and we're just going to sing the chorus a few times. So we're going to sing Don't Sit Underneath the Apple Tree with anyone else but me, and we're going to sing Don't Go Walking Down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Okay.
If you want to tap along, or if you've got any instruments, rolling pins or whisks, then tap along with us.
Please do. Okay, it goes like this. Tap, 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 tap. Don't sit underneath the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't sit underneath the apple tree with anyone else but me. Till I come marching home. Now we're going down Lover's Lane. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Till I come marching home. Back to the apple tree. Don't sit underneath the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't sit underneath the apple tree with anyone else but me. Till I come marching home. Till I come marching home. Brilliant. Really nice. Hope you enjoyed joining in with that with your instruments.
Now we can't have apple pie without custard. We've mentioned Bird's Custard, but this tin of custard was made by Monk and Glass, a firm founded by John Monkhouse and Thomas Glasshouse in the late 19th century. This tin is from around 1950, so it might look familiar, and it has a picture of a monk on the front, and it also tells us that the flavour is vanilla. So on the back of this tin, it says that family size makes 16 pints. And there are some instructions here for making a pint of custard. We also have this packet of baking powder in our box. Now, This packet of baking powder was made by John Gelder and Company, and it's labelled Superior Baking Powder for Cakes, Pastry and Puddings. It comes from Clayton West in West Yorkshire, and perhaps you remember buying baking powder yourself in packets like this.
So Memories Made with Music was a project that we started last year, an intergenerational project that brought together older people and younger people from the community. We worked with older people's groups and we worked with children's centres, so with the 3 and 4-year-old children before they started school. And we'd come together, explore the box and sing some of the songs that we've done in the video, and also some nursery rhymes as well. So this next nursery rhyme is called Half a Pound of Tuppenny Rice, and this was a song that the older people knew and the younger people as well, and we enjoyed exploring different ways that we could tap out the rhythm together or say the words together. So we had wooden spoons that we would tap together, so we're going to use our rolling pin and the other end of the whisk and we're going to sing Half a Pound of Tuppenny Rice. Join in with us if you'd like to.
Ready, half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel, up and down the city road, in and out the eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. One more time. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel, up and down the city road, in and out the eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel.
Very
Brilliant.
good. We loved hearing about where that nursery rhyme came from, and one of our older people told us that the City Road was the City Road in London. In and out the eagle was going in and out of the pub, and the pop goes the weasel was actually the arm of the ironing board. So the children loved hearing all of those different stories.
Brilliant. So if that's made you think of any other children's songs, we'd also be interested to hear those, because we're trying to incorporate lots into our sessions when we can eventually get back to them.
Hi everyone, my name is Susan. I'm a dance and chair-based exercise instructor. It's lovely to be here with you all. Please make sure you have a safe, secure chair before you start. We have a great song called American Pie and a gentle movement piece here for you. Please enjoy.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember where that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, and do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your moral soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? And I know that you're this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music couldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried, and the poets dreamed. Not a word was spoken, the church bells all were broken, and the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. They were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die.
So now, on to sweet things. What's your favourite sweet? Did you used to get them from jars in a sweet shop? Perhaps you enjoyed pick and mix. Now, this sweet tin used to contain toffee, and it is labelled Super Cream Toffee. It actually reminds me of summer holidays because on the front is a picture of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and the tin is from around 1949 or 1950. It was made by C.W. Mattock of Sowerby Bridge. So when you think about eating sweets, what do you remember? Perhaps it's going on holiday, or maybe going to your local sweet shop to buy some with some pocket money.
So Hannah's brought her flute today, and she's going to share with us a piece of music from Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker, which I think you'll enjoy. You can join in with some of the movements that Susan's just taught us if you feel comfortable, or if not, just relax, sit back and have a listen.
So that was the Dance of the Merlitons from Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker. So we're coming towards the end of our video today, so we're going to slow down the tempo.
This is a song that was a request, and it's from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's called The Candyman, so perhaps while you're listening you could have a think of your favourite sweets or chocolate and let us know what they are at the end. Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it in dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? The Candyman, the Candyman, the Candyman can, the Candyman can, the Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
lemon pie. The candy man.
The candy man.
The candy man can.
The candy man can. The candy man can. 'Cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes. You could even eat the dishes.
Who can make tomorrow?
Who can make tomorrow?
Dip it in a dream.
Dip it in the dream.
Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The candy man.
The candy man.
The candy man can.
The candy man can.
The candy man can. 'Cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it should. And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it should. Yum, yum. Which chocolates did you think of during that?
And the last thing in our box is some dried peas. Now, this packet of dried peas dates from about the 1950s or 1960s, and on the front it says packed for the Torquay Grocers Combined Buying Group number 2, and it also says that it contains a steeping tablet. On the back there are some directions. It says, take this packet of specially prepared peas, add the enclosed steeping tablet, cover them with plenty of warm water, allow space for swelling, let them soak overnight.
So I hope you're going to get some food soon after all of those food songs. It's definitely made me hungry.
And if any of the items from the box have made you think of any other food songs, food related songs, we'd love to hear from you, and we can try and fit them into another plan. But that's all we've got time for today. We'll have another video for you really soon that will look at a different reminiscence box.
Really nice being with you today. Let us know your feedback and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Made with Music. www.madewithmusic.co.uk